That was Matt Ben Jackson, and you've been watching Junction City Live. I'm here with my friend Collin Williams.
Hi.
And Collin, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm originally from Portland, Oregon, but now I live right here in the city of Ogden. Not going to tell you the address, though. That's creepy. People can stalk me then.
So what do you think of my shirt here my mom got me?
You know, although there's rumors that I'm gay, I couldn't tell you because I have a girlfriend. Yeah. Therefore, she does the shopping for me and tells me what to think of clothes. So I can go ask her what I should say about the shirt.
Well, thanks for the no input there. Well, Collin, any upcoming shows?
Currently I'm going to be doing a show in January at the Murray Amphitheater or the Murray Theater for music and raising money for getting music into the schools right now, and that's the next big thing that I've got coming out. So if you're in the Murray area or if you want to drive down to Murray, stop out for that.
So now for Collin Williams.
Thank you, Chris, very much. It's nice to be here doing the show and doing this. I've had a little bit of a rough month. I had to break up with my girlfriend because she was crazy, and she wasn't like just the normal type of woman crazy. She was a special kind of crazy. She wanted to go on an Amish vacation for a week, and she kept bugging me about it. She was like, "Collin, can we go on an Amish vacation? Can we go on an Amish vacation? Please, please, pretty, please. Please, can we go on an Amish vacation? Please is the magic word." So finally I was like, fine. So I lit her on fire for being a witch. There's no magic in those Amish households at all. But they say that you tend to date women that are a lot like your mom, which made me start reanalyzing my mom a lot. And I love her, but she says things that really are crazy. Like, I was riding the bus, and I saw a guy in a wheelchair wearing like brand new $100 Nike shoes, which puzzled me a little bit. So I called her up and I was talking it over. And I was like, why would someone spend that much on shoes when they can't use the full AirShocks features? And she just said, well, Collin, maybe someone bought him the shoes as a gift. You know, who buys your friend in a wheelchair shoes as a gift? How horrible of a friend are you? What do you get him next year, a treadmill? She says stuff like that all the time. Like, we were driving on Highway 89 at nighttime a few years ago. I look over, there's a guy wearing sunglasses while driving at night. So I, of course, say, that dude is clearly on drugs. She says, Collin, that's not nice. Maybe he's just blind. No, I don't get me wrong. I love my mom. I was actually born to a black mother and a white father. I say born to like they weren't that way beforehand. Like, my dad used to be full black, but my mom told him she was pregnant and it scared the color out of him or something, which is completely wrong. So I'm mulatto, which I know confuses some people to think I'm like Mexican or Middle Eastern. And don't get me wrong, I realize I look very Middle Eastern. I especially realized it at the 5th time I was randomly screened at the airport. It's gotten so bad I'm afraid to eat popcorn at the airport because I'm afraid I'll get a kernel stuck in the back of my throat, go, and they'll shoot me for speaking Arabic or something. But I don't look black either. And as a friend, he's an 8th black. He has blonde hair, blue eyes. Doesn't look like he's black either. Made me start thinking when I have kids, they'll only be a quarter black. They're not gonna look black. It's not just my kids. We have so much interracial mixing going on in the country as a whole. We're just gonna have an entire generation of stealth Negroes. Yeah. Just kids that can dance, but they can also get a job. Does that feel good, white people watching at home? Do you like the cheap racial stereotypes? I hope you guys get sunburnt. But, no, I love, I don't really act that black. I'm obviously not the hip-hop black. If you hear me say fashizzle, call an ambulance. I just had a stroke. But when I was a kid, I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be like a rapper. But the problem is I'm nerd. That's all I got going for me. So, I had nerd raps that were like what I could associate with. I come out with things like, I grew up in my living room playing lots of games like Doom, LCD, PS3, TV in my bedroom. I mastered the crane game. Yo, check out my screen name. Cheat code on Harvest Moon and I'll make it rain. Because this thug stays fit with his exercise solution. We ain't talking Kanye's workout plan. We do Dance Dance Revolution. Then we steal your identity and make you say, what? Don't mess with me, sucker. Also control, I'll delete your butt. Yeah. This is a little weird. Still affects me. When I'm at a copy shop and see two people with laptops back to back, I always wonder, are they playing Battleship? Sometimes I'll just walk by, E4. No, but I do. I love being part part black for the sheer reason that as a comedian, I can make fun of the president and no one can try to make it the least bit of a racial issue with me. Because like black comedians, they could still be like, oh, he's not black enough for him. Or white comedians, they could be like, oh, he's black. That's racist. It's only my people, the half blacks, the stealth Negroes that can pull it off. And, if you don't like the president, if you don't like him because, the policies, whatever, I don't follow that stuff. If you don't like him, though, because he's part black, I do have a problem with that because it's racism and it's just stupid and it's just bred from ignorance. And I guess it's not even really bred, it's really taught. And they try to blame society for teaching racism, but society itself doesn't actually teach racism. Because when's the last time that you turned on the show like Sesame Street and saw, it's the Jewish people? No, it's the parents that teach the racism. And I wish those parents would remember that in God's eyes, we're all white. It's been great, though. I have been watching a lot of the president's speeches just because I want to learn how to imitate him and get him down so I can have my own TV show someday, like Frank Caliendo had with Bush. So I've been watching the speeches like the State of the Nation and all the different addresses. They've been depressing, and that's not what we needed. We just lost our jobs. I thought he'd come out and have a little bit more fun with it. I thought he'd come out just to... During my campaign, I spoke about change. With the economy down, we are going to have that change. No one will be able to afford to have a whole dollar, therefore we will have change. I also spoke about hope. I still have that hope. I really, really hope things are going to change. I don't have a plan, but I did ask my magic 8-ball. It said to ask again later. I was walking down the sidewalk. I saw a penny on that sidewalk. I picked that penny up. I think we're going to have good luck. Well, that penny on that sidewalk is a clear sign of the change that I was talking about. Now, obviously, we have made some mistakes. It was a mistake to put in charge of our banks the same people that cheated at Monopoly as children. But I'm going to tell you, like Wu told me, cash rules everything around me, singing dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Because I want to see him slide rap lyrics in every single one of his speeches, but do it really smooth so that people that don't know rap don't even realize this going on. Just have him come out. I was in Baldussia, Georgia. A woman by the name of Mary Sue Ellen came up to me. She said, Mr. President, I heard that you grew up in Kenya, and as a child, you did not like to play. So I was forced to tell her, in West Philadelphia, I was born and raised on the playgrounds where I spend most of my days. Obviously, the country is in trouble. Some people put some junk in this fine old machine, this fine old car that is America. So I have to ask each and every one of you, as Americans, what you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? But we will not stand for what they have done to us. We will bring down the heat on these people. We will bring down the heat until they're forced to say, it's getting hot in here, the roof is on fire. Even if it requires me standing up in the Senate and saying, this stuff is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Speech has been crazy. I do, like I said, I don't really care about the policies, but I do love traveling across the country because I get to talk to people of different political persuasions. And I've seen something growing across America in general, but especially here in the state of Utah, of people that dislike the president so much that they'll go on these long tirades about him and be like, he's Hitler, he's destroying America, he should be stoned to death. So I, of course, say, oh, so you hate the president. And they always say, well, I don't hate the president because I'm a good Christian and I'm supposed to love everybody. So I made a bumper sticker that I think really reflects the feelings of America as a whole, but especially here in Utah. And it just says, I love Obama, but only because Jesus says I have to. Anyways, my name is Collin Williams. You guys have a fun night with the rest of the guys at Junction City Live.